few competitions in the last few days.
Today is December 13. It is a Saturday and today's activity is already pre-planned. We're about to leave, but for theatrics we are doing Christmas Cinema Plus City. So this is again the Capitol Theatre, which is where we were last night. They're doing are they $5 or $7?
I think they're $8 for adults now and $5 for kids.
Okay, $8 movie tickets, all the Christmas classics. So we're going to go watch Home Alone. And then whilst we're in the city, we're going to look around at some Christmas decorations they've got on. We're also looking at the treasure hunt that they're doing to win surprises, and it's like it's like a stamp hunt. You go to each place and get a stamp. That starts across the road from where we're going to be, so we're probably going to do that as well. We are going to get the train in because in December Melbourne has free public transport. Just this year, just because they opened a tunnel. Yeah, it's for the suburban loop thing. So our train comes in about 15 minutes and it's about a 5-minute drive, so we're about to head off into the city, and I think that's about it. Yeah, it should be fun. Okie dokie.
We are back home from being in the city for roughly 6 hours. I think we calculated it today.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. So as we explained, we went and watched Home Alone, and I had never seen Home Alone before, I don't think. I've obviously seen like clips of it on like social media and everything like that to understand like the general premise. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the movie, and it was really good. It was a really, really good Christmas movie. I would actually put it up there with one of like my top Christmas movies.
A lot of people put it at their top.
Yeah, a lot of people do put it at their top. It was from 1990, which is before both Jordan and I were technically born, but within the same like decade, I suppose. So it felt like nostalgic, and it felt like when you saw the set, like the home, it was like, oh, this is such a like cozy, homey vibe, because it's like these like crazy wallpapers and pictures all over the walls, and like modern houses today are just like white, grey, black, you know, like very polished, and like the home in the set was like not polished. It was like messy and bright colours and carpet, and I don't know, it was just like, it was nice. It was a wholesome vibe.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it was a really good movie. We were both saying that we didn't realise that the like, actually, should we spoil this? I guess.
Sure, everyone's seen it.
Yeah, the prank parts of the movie are like one tiny section of the entire movie.
Yeah, like the fence, him defending the house. I thought, I've seen it before, probably a couple of times, but not for quite a long time. And I thought it was the whole movie was like that, but it was really just a little bit of it on, I guess, his third night or something there.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really, really good. We got some good seats again. We arrived right when the session was going in, and it was already filling up quite a lot. But yeah, we got some good seats.
We also got some Starbucks.
Yes.
So Michaela went and sat down, and in the entrance is a Starbucks. So we got the Christmas range again, where we're going to get the toffee nut or the toffee crunch and the gingerbread, but they didn't have any toffee crunch left, so we got the 2 gingerbread.
Yeah.
iced lattes.
Yeah.
They were pretty good.
Yeah.
I think from memory, the last year the toffee one was better.
Yeah, but it's the same Christmas range as it was last year. It was like peppermint, toffee crunch, and gingerbread, which is kind of like a little bit lame. You know, like they could definitely make that so much more fun. Yeah, mix it up.
Yeah.
Like your Starbucks, you should have like a whole team of like innovation.
Yeah, I know.
Where's Shibanzo?
But that's nice of the capital. We asked them if we can go get a coffee and bring it back, and they did. So that was cool. So we had a coffee there.
Yeah.
The whole movie. I almost dropped them.
Yeah.
No, the table. Like.
Yeah.
The table almost fell, and I caught them.
Yeah. But no, it was a good time. I thought the gingerbread latte was good, but nothing like outstanding. And yeah.
Yep, agreed. We brought with us two each of our gingerbread cookies we made the other night as well. So that was a nice little snack.
Yeah.
Wrapped up just before 3.
Yeah. Yeah. And then after that, we decided to do the stamp kind of treasure hunt that the City of Melbourne have going right now. So it's pretty much like you get a pamphlet and you go from all these different stops and you collect stamps from each stop. And I think there was 5 stops to collect stamps from. And you got a secret like code word, and then you can enter to win a competition of like all these different prizes. Which, speaking of competitions, Jordan has won a fair few competitions in the last few days, which is pretty cool. One being a stay on the Sunshine Coast. Yeah, so I won one night accommodation at Spice's Tamarind Lodge. So there's no transport, but stay tuned because next year we're going to get when we find some cheap Sunshine Coast flights on Jetstar probably. We're going to book it for next year, and then we're going to go out there, do that stay, and we might either extend to 2 nights at that one, or we'll find somewhere else. Yeah.
And we'll do a Sunshine Coast holiday.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit inland. It's actually right near Australia Zoo, and I've never been to Australia Zoo, and I want to. So that is now on the cards.
Yeah. How cool is that though? Like to win a stay.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever won accommodation before.
No, we haven't.
They're pretty hard. They're not hard to win, but they're pretty. Well, I guess I've been comping for a few years and I've never won one.
Yeah.
So thank you to Spices.
I'm also very excited to hopefully get to go to the ginger factory. There's a ginger factory on the Sunshine Coast, and I really want to go to it because I just love ginger. So
yeah, we're going to plan that out. But we've got Bali and Perth before that.
Yeah.
Unless Perth's in the middle of the year, so Sunshine Coast might be earlier before that. But we got those two.
I highly doubt it.
But at least Bali's next for our anniversary.
Yeah. As well as the stay came with a 4-course dinner
tasting
as well.
Yeah, and so I was reading reviews for the stay. Everyone says that it was like an amazing stay, and the highlight was the restaurant there.
Damn.
So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
And also an infrared therapy session, which I've never done that, but I've heard there's really good benefits.
Yeah, true.
So
yeah,
that's exciting.
It's gonna be real nice.
Yeah, that's fun.
What other things have you won recently?
I won a $100 voucher for Encho Mexican.
Yeah.
Encho or Hencho?
I'm not sure.
Hencho, I think. Yeah, so...
Burritos. Burrito fees. Jalapeno pop-up fees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
A $100 voucher is probably about 3 dates for us. 2 or 3 date nights.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
If we came, probably 3.
Yeah.
If we go all out, probably 2.
Yeah, we won't spend 100 in one night.
I doubt it. That would be a lot of food for us.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
We like to enter competitions on Instagram, and then more so the event ones are really fun. So then, like if you see us going out and doing stuff, unless it's a special occasion, most of the time we've won it and it's free.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah.
Yes, very fun hobby to have.
But back to the Melbourne City treasure stamp hunt thing. Yeah, we had to go from place to place. They gave us like a map of all the different stops, and it has lots of Christmas decoration stops. I will say, we did one 2 years ago through the City of Melbourne. They didn't do it last year that I know. And the first one we did was probably funner. It was going around and you would find different landmarks in the city. So we were actually kind of like learning things as we were going.
I think that was run by the State Library, was it? Or
it was Melbourne City Council, but it was through the library, like kind of starting area. That was better. Yeah, that was a lot better.
But there was also a lot more walking in that one. This was pretty brief, like 2 block radius maybe?
Yeah.
2 or 3 block radius?
I agree.
Which we got distracted, like we went to TK Maxx and stuff.
We did stop in at TK Maxx because they got a new one in the city. And it's like meant to be the biggest TK Maxx in Melbourne. What I will say is that I personally found it kind of disappointing.
The ones in the malls are better.
They are way better.
Because I don't even think... I think they're also the same size. This one was just on multiple levels, but it's smaller.
Yeah. I was like, the homewares section, specifically the Christmas section, sort of sucked, to be honest. Which is what I like to go to TK Maxx for, is all their seasonal goods. Like, I like going there for like the Easter stuff, the Christmas stuff, the Halloween stuff, like all that. Unless
there was a different section that we didn't see, because we didn't look at the whole thing, but this, I filmed it, so this is what there was. There wasn't much.
Yeah, and... there was like a little homeware section, but I agree, like I feel like the ones in the shopping centers are better, bigger, less crowded. Like this one was so maze-like, and you were kind of like dodging people, and it was just kind of annoying, to be honest. But we did pick up 2 picture frames because we like to take a Christmas photo every year, us and the bunnies. And we have a few years that we haven't yet framed. We've actually only framed 1 singular year that we've done. But we have a few different years to kind of catch up on. We didn't take our photo for this year as well. Hopefully Trifle will let us pick her up this year, because I don't think we picked her up last year. Oh no, we did, but it was very brief. Because she was a little bit scared.
I think she'll be right this year.
Yeah. So we got this nice green one, which I think is quite pretty.
Oh my god, I tapped that to focus on it.
Which I think is pretty. I like how it's got like an oval cutout and it's like green and gold. I think that'll look really nice. And then Jordan pointed this one out, which is pretty nice too. And it has like a sort of swirl pattern along the frame.
It's almost like glittery.
Yeah.
Like glowy.
It's very good like Christmas vibes, because it looks like Santa's like velvet is how I would kind of describe it. So I think they'll go nice together, and the goal is to have like Christmas themed frames, but them being kind of like mismatched, because I really like how in like a lot of sort of 90s movies, and I guess like 90s period, like it was just mismatched, and I think that that's like nice. I don't think we all need to have like the exact same black or like wooden frame perfectly like aligned. I don't know, I don't find that like heartfelt, if that makes sense. Like I want it to be like on a wall, different frames, like all jumbled, mismatched, different like shapes and sizes, but like telling the story of just like different years, I suppose.
Yep.
And one day we will have a wall to put them all up on, but for right now we have a, what is this? Like a board across our TV unit?
Yeah.
Like a, what is that?
It's almost an extension to our bookshelf.
Yeah.
It connects both of our bookshelves.
Yeah, like a ledge. I don't really know how you would describe that. I'm not sure, but we've made our bookshelf, TV, bookshelf, and we put like a ledge board across it, which was just a floating shelf we bought from Bunnings, and it just rests across it to make it look like it's all one big TV unit. Yeah, so we'll print out some photos and frame a couple of things, and then yeah, I think it'll look really nice.
Yes, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We need one more though.
I think we need a couple of more.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good start. And then, yeah, well, so we went around. I don't know how long it really took us, because like Jordan said, we got a bit distracted. But it was also quite hard to find these ones, because you had to go to information desks, and they were not very clear on where the information desks were for some of these places. Like you had to go to QV Melbourne, like a shopping centre. Emporium, a shopping centre. Melbourne Central, a shopping centre. Like,
yeah.
That also spans like outside areas and restaurant areas, and then some join up together, and it's
especially QV. And this one, I don't know, we probably won't get this out in time for, well, we might get it in time for Christmas, but if you're doing it this year, I filmed where to go because we thought we found it, and we asked this lady, but she was doing something different, and she said you got to go upstairs down the security hallway, which didn't have any any signs about this, and then in the security office they'll stamp it for you.
Yeah.
Completely out of sight. You wouldn't just walk in there without instructions.
Yeah.
So that, and then the other two, Melbourne Central and Emporium, were just, you had to walk around the whole mall looking for the information desk.
Yeah.
Luckily on the Melbourne Central one, we found it pretty quick. But the QV, the Emporium one, quite a long time to find it.
Yeah. And I thought it would be at like the centre management. It wasn't at the centre management.
Closed.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was a bit weird, but it was still fun nonetheless.
Yep.
And it was a good way to just get out, see a few like things and whatnot. We didn't spend a great deal of time like looking at all the decorations and stuff. We went past the Christmas windows at Maya, and the line was so bad.
Huge.
So bad. I reckon the line went for 700 meters maybe.
I was about to say 200 meters.
No,
it was
really?
It was all the way to the top of, I think it's Burke Street.
Yeah.
All the way to the top. It would have been over an hour, I reckon, if you got
way
in line.
over an hour. I reckon it would have been closer to even 2 hours because people move slow through the windows.
The theme is Lego theme. I mean, it's cool to see. We looked at it last year when it was the Irwins, but it's not that cool. It's not wait 2 hours cool, and we quickly would just look at it and we're like, nah. Yeah. No, we're not doing it.
I think it's something that like we would rather do on a weekday or at night. Oh, Bunzo. Oh my god, I love him so much. I want to just like, I don't think I can film him.
Just grab it and grab the whole thing.
Where are you, Bunzo? Oh, Buns. You happy boy. Oh. I love him so much. He's just the sweetest little thing.
Yeah, he is.
What was I even saying before he distracted me from his cuteness?
I know, my windows are crazy basically.
Yeah. Yeah, we would probably come back on like a weekday to do them if we were going to do them. Obviously it's going to be busy on a Saturday with everyone and their children coming out to see it. But yeah, like the line moves slow. Honestly, half the time the kids and the parents are blocking the display anyway, and you don't really get to see like as much as you would like to. So I don't know, 2 hours not really worth our time this day, I suppose. And yeah, we'll see if we get around to them. They do look pretty cool though.
Have you seen previews? I haven't.
I have seen previews.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
Nice. Is it actually made of Lego? Like
I think so.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it looks like it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if we get down to it or not, because it's now what, like there's like 1 weekend left until Christmas basically. Which is crazy to think about.
So in 7 days it'll be Saturday again, so next weekend, and then it's the Wednesday, is it? Following that, I believe.
I think it's a Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll see about that. We also didn't go around to like all the decorations within the city. They're much the same as they were last year. They look like they're
recycled from last year, and we did it last year.
Yeah, last year we hit up, I want to say almost every single installation that you can see, and yeah, they look much the same, which is still really nice, but it's honestly probably nicer at nighttime, but it's busier at nighttime as well. So yeah, we didn't really want to hang around until night, especially because we caught the trains in. So the trains just suck the later it gets, I feel. And yeah, we just wouldn't want to get home super late. But we are home now. And it was a good day. It was fun.
It was a great day.
Yeah. But I'm glad I'm home. I find the city just like very overstimulating. And it's quite hard to be in, I feel. It's not my vibe. I don't enjoy it. Could be because I also kind of go through it when I go to work. So I feel like I see it like every day. But I'm just like, nah. Like,
there's a lot of people there.
There's a lot of people. And there's a lot of keeping track of everything, which I don't enjoy. I like going on like the weekdays when it's like much quieter. But anyway, Jordan's gonna make us risotto.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a nice spinach risotto recipe.
Yeah, super cheap recipe as well. It's literally frozen spinach, onion, risotto, chicken stock, cheese. That's it. And it's actually so good. It's actually
seasoning.
Really nice.
Yes, yeah, it's really nice. And it's good. It feels that comfort tonight just because we've been outside walking, which is a little bit like,
yeah, and I think
I'm not gonna say sore, but you know what I mean, like a little bit, our bodies are like a bit tired.
I feel like my mind's tired from being outside around so many people. I'm now just like, okay, I want the comfort of my home. Like that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might get around to wrapping some presents later, hopefully, because we picked up a present for one of our nephews. We just we're like, oh, we should stop in there real quick and secured the goods. That
was Michaela, great thinking, because we've been trying to find somewhere that stocks it.
Yeah, and it's been really hard.
And then, you said, oh, while we're walking through here, let's check these. And we checked one, we checked another one, and it was there. And now we're done with that. We just need to buy one more thing.
One more thing for them, and we're done. And that feels so good. Yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, maybe we'll get around to wrapping some gifts soon. But right now, I think we're gonna have some dinner. We'll be back later for our event calendar and whatnot.
Oh, we don't have to. It's kind of nice not having an activity to do tonight, just because after work we're doing activities every night, and like it's kind of like I want to just have a night to just relax because we've done the activity already. Yeah, true. So that is real nice. Yeah, we have the whole night ahead of us. Yay! Awesome. Yeah, I do like doing the activities at night though. Yeah, so do I. But would you do one tonight? Or would you rather just chill? I think I like it because I've typically been at work or like studying for the entire day, so it's really nice to do something like fun for yourself. Whereas I've already done something fun and like for ourselves today, so I'm not having that feeling of like, oh, I really want to do that. Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, we'll be back at some point tonight. All right, we're back. It's like 11 or so o'clock. We did not wrap presents. All we did is watch an episode of Love Island. Ugh, the disappointment. The disappointment. I didn't see it coming. But I did. But I didn't want to. Sad. You have no context. No context. Well, what if there's spoilers? We are 10 episodes behind on Love Island currently. And Kai has just done a doozy. That's all I'll say. But event calendar time before we go off to bed. Did you read yesterday? Uh-huh. Yeah. So today's the 13th? Yeah. Where's that number? Oh, it's upside down. It's upside down. Oh. Okay. 13. Many cacao farmers are stuck in poverty because they don't receive enough for their cacao. We're turning the cacao industry on its head by paying them the living income reference price. Because to us, that's the right way up. Aw. Bless. That's nice. Good on them. Isn't that kind of like the least you can do, you know? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, I just got spoiled because I looked at yours. Sorry. That makes me sad. I hate when people don't get paid like what they're supposed to be paid, and like that just pisses me off that we're just here like consuming
I know that we're not perfect. We shop at Kmart. We try to be mindful where we can. We don't shop on Temu or Shein or anything like that.
No.
But, you know, we could also be better, so. This is a good calendar. This kind of calendar gets you thinking, gets you talking, doesn't it?
Conversation starter for sure.
Yeah. You really think about how you could be doing things differently and how someone's choosing to do something differently, and that's creating such an impact, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. We should buy more Tony's chocolates.
We should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
got a redemption. This is the one we had last night and you said you couldn't taste it.
Oh, yeah, sweet. So, milk caramel sea salt.
Milk caramel sea salt. Let's see if you can taste it tonight.
I'm going straight in. I'm very tired tonight. Sorry if I'm boring. I taste the caramel.
How good is it?
Sorry. Yeah, it's yum. Pretzel's better, but it's yum.
Oh, okay. I would say it's between this and pretzel for me.
Nice.
Very good.
We've got them all. Surely we've had all the flavours. No, we haven't.
Really? You just spoil yourself.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's at least two, and I'm going to stop looking. We haven't had.
You didn't do your little event calendar last night, so you have 2 to open.
Oh, oops. This is the first ones we're doing for the year, so we should give context.
Yeah.
These are incredible. Michaela makes these for me every year for the last, this is the 3rd year or 4th?
I can't remember.
3rd or 4th year. Started out with just like a little reflection on the things I've achieved, or the things that we've achieved, or the things I've done throughout the year. It's like I'll open day 1 and it'll be usually something at the start of the year that we did, just a little reminder, like a memory lane back on the year. Helps me remember things because I don't know, it's hard for me to remember sometimes.
With the goal that one day you'll come across it and you'll be able to be like, oh my gosh, that's everything I did 10 years ago or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Or like, not everything, but a bunch of things.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a little diary to, I guess, look back on.
Yeah. So this year...
Sorry, can I just say, and normally there's something accompanied by it, like a few years ago there was some coin collections. This year I already know, I'm pretty sure it's footy cards, which is pretty cool. And actually, yeah. What were you gonna say?
That normally I try and do it for the entire month, so I do 25 different events that happened across the entire year, and then aren't always like just goals or just events. Sometimes they're just like funny memories or whatever as well.
Yeah.
But this year I fell a little bit behind, so I'm doing 12 days.
That's alright.
A 12-day event calendar. So 12 memories. Honestly, I have more written down than just 12, so like the last day might just be like a few of them.
Nah, it's so special. I appreciate you doing this.
That's right.
All the time for me, or every year for me.
The past ones have been coins. So I've called them rich in memories, because it's like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rich in memories.
Yeah, because it's like you get a little coin and it's like memories. And then this one, because it's the footy cards.
Called Kicking Goals.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Rich in memories and kicking goals.
Yeah, so I've switched it up this year.
Love it. Day 1 says, in 2025 you kicked some goals, including moving west. We did move west.
Yes.
I've always been in the east. Your openness allowed us to experience this.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because a few years ago Jordan was a little bit hesitant to move.
I was just I was comfortable in the east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
That's a
thanks,
nice
baby.
little thing.
Yeah, thanks. Alright.
The next one I think is funny. You didn't get your card out.
Nice. I'm about to do it.
Oh, sorry.
Who we got? Culture Deer. Hawthorn Football Club. Nice.
I don't know who that is.
He's a youngster.
Oh, he's got a cool name.
Yeah, he does.
Culture. I've never heard that name before.
Yeah, he's a father-son.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's fun.
I think the next one is funny.
Okay, alright.
If my memory is correct, or it could be the next one.
Oh, pretty. Oh, number 2. In 2025, you kicked some goals, including seeing Grayscale live.
Oh, it's not the one I thought it was. Okay.
Grayscale is one of my favorite bands, and been waiting for years for them to come out. And earlier this year, they played actually at a really small venue.
Bless you.
Bless you. Not one of my favorite venues, but like close to where I grew up. And Michaela bought us some tickets for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my birthday, and we went together, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was an intimate show, and you were nervous to go, but you really got into it. I'm proud of you for resisting your nerves.
Yeah.
Thanks, baby. Yeah.
You're welcome.
No, I agree.
Okay, the next one's funny. So tomorrow's one's funny.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. That was a great night.
That was a great night.
And this is going to be a great card.
Yeah.
What
Which would be Zach Merritt.
What have we got? Have you looked at these?
No, I just randomly put them in. Is it?
Yeah.
Ew. That won't be
The
making
card is not... We don't have a lot of respect for this player as a person, not a player. So this card is just... Move on.
Okay, well hopefully better one next time. We can trade that one. We can trade that one.
Yeah.
That one doesn't need to be in the collection.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she just put them in without looking.
Yeah,
which is fun, so we can both like see when we pull them.
Yeah, so they come in like a little pack. And yeah, I didn't look at who's going in where. I just opened the pack and randomly put one in each like little envelope. So yeah,
fun.
Yes, very fun. Now we're gonna go to bed.
Yay.
Didn't mention as well today, there's like a free pop-up photo booth in the city.
Yes, at the new
town hall.
Above the new town hall
station.
Yeah.
I think it's town hall station.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was for like, it was by TAC.
TAC, yeah.
Yeah. And it was in relation to pledging that you'll be like road safe this December and not use your phone while driving. And yeah, they had a free photo booth, which was pretty cool. So we got some photos.
Wow, our photos are great.
Yeah, loved our photos.
Good. You only had you had 2 photos, but you had 1 shot to get it right. And I reckon we nailed it.
Yeah, I was really happy with it.
Michaela had a really good idea too, because we were doing, at the time, we were doing the treasure hunt. So she said, let's hold the map and like this.
Yeah.
So we did that for the first one, and then there was a second one, and we just kind of like winged it, kind of just like smiled. Yeah. And they both looked so good. We were really stoked on them.
Yeah.
I reckon, I don't know what you've done with them, but we got 2.
Yeah.
One will go on the fridge.
One will go on the fridge. One will go on a photo album.
One will go in a photo album. I was gonna say maybe in the car or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Maybe in my van.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, but really fun and just like a, I don't know, nice little activity. But we didn't talk about it, and it deserves a shout out.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that. I don't know what that was.
Sounded like an explosion.
Yeah, let's hope it wasn't.
Let's hope. Yeah, it was free as well. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was day 13. Had a lot of fun today. Felt both busy and chill today.
Tonight was chill. Today was busy. But so much fun. Loving all these Christmas activities.
Yeah.
And loving that we just got to relax tonight.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, at least the second half of the day is going to be busy, and we're contemplating, depending on how we feel in the morning, if the first half is going to be busy as well.
Yeah. Tomorrow's activity is also pre-planned, and it was like my favorite activity that we did last year. We're redoing it, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
I loved this activity last year. It was like I said, it was my favorite. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, get some sleep, and see you then.
Good night.